With Charlie Kirk gone, this is what you have to look forward to.
I tend to believe that Democratic presidents do better for the economy than Republican presidents.
I'll believe whatever I need to believe to see your fucking ass face down in a mass grave.
Yeah, so like how do we replace the cheap labor?
No, we're not doing that. You're getting called a slur.
I was just wondering what your opinion would be on that.
Ooh, am I gonna die? Ooh. Yes. What's gonna happen? Everything bad that possibly could is what's gonna happen. And then you're gonna be a corpse. What could happen from here? Oh, I wonder, well, maybe I could win the lottery and then live forever and get an ice cream cone? No, the opposite.
Pirates do, we drink rum.
Welcome to another Rum Dum episode 18.
Another Rum Dum episode 18?
I believe it's 18, dog.
And wow, I just want to thank you all. We had a great, one of our best episodes, last episode. We just want to thank all of you for watching. Even the haters, thank you for watching and leaving comments. Let us know what we can do better. Besides, getting a job because we're unemployed. We know we need to do that.
We're unemployed Canucks.
So, that was Canucks. Yeah, that was one of our comments, and that was positive. That was very positive criticism, calling us unemployed.
Well, one
cunts.
of us was unemployed, but now we're both employed.
Well, not anymore. So I took that criticism to heart, and I've changed. I've totally changed. It was really the negative criticism that helped me.
You're no longer an unemployed Canuck.
So let us, if you actually, I know the few of you who actually like this show, just say something. That way the positive voices can be overshadowed.
A couple people subbed,
or not overshadowed by the negative.
A couple people subbed. Yeah. So
Well, we appreciate y'all and thank you for being here. And we're giving you lighthearted commentary on this crazy dark world we're living in, and we've got a lot to talk about this episode.
Oh yeah, first thing I wanted to touch on was the response that came out right after like the whole Kirk thing happened.
Let's do that.
Did you watch the Sam Hyde clip? This is you.
I did, and I watched that video, and that was a very powerful video. I can see why I'm
gonna pull up the beginning clip and kind of talk about. Yeah, that's kind of the first thing on the docket. That
was really good.
Sam Hyde. So even Alex Jones started Hyde posting before. Actually, this is. Yeah, this was after. This I guess catapulted Sam Hyde into. Well, this is kind of the main point I wanted to say is Charlie Kirk was the chill. Hey, let's sit down and talk this out guy. And now that he's gone, the Joneses and the Hydes is what you're gonna get because you killed the sit down and chill guy. So I guess I'll play a little bit of it just so we can comment directly on it. Oh look, he's got. On this post, Jones has 666 comments.
That's how much we had. Remember?
Yeah, for a while
we were stuck at 666 for a while. Views. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So we'll just play this a little bit. Pause a couple times. Just live react to. Yeah. So this is the Sam Hyde show. This comedian. This is what he said directly after the Kirk thing. Right here.
This is you. This is your sister, your wife, your daughter. But this right here is you.
A picture of Charlie Kirk.
This is your sister, your wife, your daughter. This is you. This is your sister, your wife.
Oh my God.
Your daughter.
That's that picture on the fucking train.
But this is you. And this is their reaction when you are killed.
These ugly fucking gross like weirdos like laughing and dancing. Literally someone was dancing on TikTok after the Kirk news came out. That's who he's talking about for just listeners. Literally dancing,
this is
memeing.
The joy they feel when your sister is raped. When your children are castrated, brainwashed to hate you.
Yeah.
This is their
ecstasy.
When the floor of the subway car is awash in your blood.
Now, to be fair, as far as I've seen, there's been nobody really like being happy about that one. He's kind of lumping it all in. But to be fair, no one's been like happy about Arena getting killed. You know, to be fair,
it's very current though. Yeah, and this is, but it's also not only does it talks. It also he's making a commentary on how, especially how the left is and their justice system of the left and these DAs that keep releasing criminals back on the street.
Yeah.
And the failure of just the left on different levels. So it's what I'm saying is it's justified to lump them together, especially since they've happened like back to back.
Yeah. And keep in mind, I say this just to give anybody a little taste of how unhinged this guy is popping into the spot. I got a clip. I say I'm high. With people my age, I've been seeing clips of this crazy dude since we were kids, so we know how wild this dude is. But now this is who's slipping in because the moderate voice is gone now. Let's just take a look at this little clip right here. Let's just take a listen to this comedian, right? This is Sam Hyde, okay? This is him. This is him right here. You gotta watch this, dog. This is some crazy shit.
Ooh-wee. I bet me you love some pussy. Right? Ain't that right? You love eating pussy? Mm-hmm. It ever occurred to you, homie, that other niggas have been in there and shit? And basically, when you eat that shit, you licking the plate clean. You pussy. My secret to success anytime a bitch tries to get a nigga like me to eat some pussy, I just think about licking a bench in a dugout, baseball dugout. All them stinking balls and dicks on that bench, licking it up. That's how I stay away from that gay shit.
Have you seen any of his shows? World Peace, Extreme Peace, especially Fist Tank. You know this dude is quite the character, quite the insane specimen.
Now he's stepping into the conservative commentator.
Well, no, he's been there for a while. He's been there for a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm still saying when I'm saying stepping in, he's like that. I mean, like just lately, like maybe the past year, he's actually grown. He's going to be growing too. I think that he's a rising star.
Well, Sam Hyde, I would not call conservative. He's one of the few I would skip straight to. He's right wing. No, I don't think it's fair to call him a conservative. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said in that video. Did you watch the whole?
To someone on the left, they're all the same. So
perhaps,
we're all Nazis to them.
We're not on the left, so I think it's fine to talk deeply. But did you watch the whole that episode? This is you.
I did.
Yeah, so he's straight up saying really he doesn't even like the Constitution. So I don't think that's fair to lump him in with conservatives, which are very pro Constitution, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's fair to call him a conservative.
Well, anyway.
That's what I mean. And then did you see? No, you go.
Well, no, I really want. I'm sure you're probably going to segue to this, but there has been an explosion of Charlie Kirk conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
Like multiple shooters. It's not the killer. It's so many now, and it's very confusing to keep up with now. I mean, I think Candace Owens, and I think Nick Fuentes. They started talking about how, Charlie Kirk didn't accept $136 million from Bill Ackman, which is a huge Israeli lobbyist kind of guy, a billionaire kind of dude.
Yeah.
And he was going to be invited. He was invited by Netanyahu to come to Israel to go kiss the wall and do a tour, and he did not. And he declined. Yeah. So, but. Now, that's all true. That happened. But to correlate those two, I don't know, man. I think it's like I said, like there's so much more too. There's like multiple shooters. I mean, I'm trying to dissect them and disseminate them all. But man, it's a lot going on right now, dude, with that. And it looks like Kash Patel is kind of putting a lid on it. Like, yep, this is our guy. We're good.
Just like when he went on Rogan and he was talking about like Epstein stuff. I was like, no, nothing happened. There's nothing sus. There's nothing sus here. There's nothing sus.
Yeah.
There's nothing sus. Of course not.
Of course not.
I think, and they replaced Charlie Kirk with Ben Shapiro. Did you see that? He took the spot on his show. He took the spot on his show.
On his own? On Turning Point show? Ben Shapiro did? Wow.
And I think they had J.D. Vance on there as well. He did like a bit. Yeah.
When you say replaced, not like forever, just like he was like a co-host or
I
something.
never really like religiously watched either of them. Ben Shapiro always kind of had that weird like, so this is actually how we have to do this, guy. Actually, he always came out as a nerd to me, bro. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, bro.
So that's kind of what I heard. No. Did you see the shit that happened with Destiny?
I did.
People are trying to give like conservatives shit. And then he went on this podcast, or the podcast, Piers Morgan, where he was literally, let's do a little live, play-by-play this shit right here. Also, I don't know who is this the lady he's talking to. I don't know.
That's the girl from the Young Turks. She's I don't know if she's still on the show, but she has been reformed. So she used to be a super lefty socialist. She is now centrist Bill Maher kind of centralist. Bill Maher, thank you. Bill Maher coded. So she has kind of, I wouldn't say left the left, but she's not as left as she used to be.
Edgy lib.
She's an edgy lib now.
Edgy lib. Okay.
I welcome it. So
let's take a look. I love these shows set up like this where it's 5 heads, or like 3 of them are dressed nice, and 2 of them just look like me, where they have like a little podcast arm, and they're like this shit.
Bro, well, see, the guy on the left is Jack Posobiec.
Okay.
Of course, all the way left is Piers Morgan. But that guy in the middle, that dude right there, I don't know why I cannot remember. That's the guy I was telling you about, the guy that is a really good debater.
He's a master debater?
He's a master debater.
Rib the goat, master debater.
All right. Let's roll the clip.
I don't understand you, Destiny. You have so much hatred in your heart, and at the same time, you judge others.
If you're going to weaponize somebody's grief against the other party, well, then of course people have a right to fight back against it. I think that she has every right to grieve in whatever way she wants, but when that grief is...
She's referencing Charlie Kirk's wife. Well, you obviously know that, the based, red-pilled, Giga Chad genius, but our audience, some of them...
Right.
Some of them room temperature IQ out there.
I'm just following, bro. I'm just following.
Weaponized to do recruitment, political recruitment, and further radicalization of the other side, then of course you not only have the ability to mock it, I think you have the obligation to mock it. It's insane.
Let me understand.
Also, so you can specifically talk out against using a death for political purposes. Everybody does that anytime there's a shooting or blah, 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 blah. Everybody goes, oh, don't use it. It's fine to criticize that, but there's a difference between that and mocking someone's mourning. Those are 2 very different things. Mocking someone's mourning and saying, hey, let's use this as a time to come together, or however you want to take it. It's different.
And the foundation of like this particular argument that Destiny's on, he's talking about how the right is radicalizing people. Bro, the only like I can use that. I can use the perpetrator is the true victim card on him and say, well, the people that are actually radicalizing the right are the people on the left killing people on the right.
Yeah, and dancing on his grave.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, even the person who killed, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's the right's fault for radicalizing people. That's ridiculous. This is still a part of that narrative that the left was pushing, that a lot of people, like we talked about last episode, that a lot of people believe that Charlie Kirk was, endorsing lynchings and was pro-slavery or whatever they were saying. They were saying all kinds of stupid shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that made no sense. Okay.
I understand your argument. So since others are using her grief to politically recruit, you think that it's okay to mock her specifically?
Since others are using her grief, she's the one who gave a 17-minute speech on TV where she talked about good versus evil. She's the one showing up in
Destiny,
TPUSA ads
to 1 or 2
days
after.
If someone assassinated my husband, I would not be able to have the level of composure she had during that speech. I would be out for blood. I understand why she's angry and why she said that.
Also, what the fuck is Destiny on? His eyes are darting around like he just took a hit off a damn meth pipe, bro. Like
he's on Adderall, bro. He's an Addy, bro.
The whole time his eyes like he's damn near pulling a fucking Musk, bro. Like she's sitting there talking and he's like looking around the room like the spiders, crawling around inside of his head, bro. Like the whole time he's tweaking. Like she's talking, he's straight up tweaking everywhere. There's no way he has 30 monitors that he's looking at for his notes or whatever. He's fucking tweaking, bro. Dude just took 8 Benadryl and is fighting the Hat Man, bro. Have you heard about that shit?
No,
There's some
show me after this.
Okay. Well, I don't have a.
Let's finish it.
I'm gonna skip a little bit because I mainly want to talk shit about Destiny, not really like.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let's just straight up skip to the incriminating clips of him. All right, we're good with that. Let's skip to some of these clips right here. All right, this is our boy Destiny right here. Restart the clip.
The crime statistics. Yeah. Not exactly like.
You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events, so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature. The issue is
I haven't seen nobody on the right saying this except for like the creeps in the comments. Like, I haven't seen any actual talking faces from the right saying anything near that.
This is a scarecrow the left likes to put up. Well, this is their defense mechanism. This is all they have. This is why, I will say this though, even though all mocking of the grief of Charlie Kirk and even the vandalism of like the murals, stuff like that, going on TikTok and dancing, in celebration of Charlie Kirk's death. This is all disgusting behavior, but it is still part of free speech. And,
not vandalizing the murals and stuff.
Not that, but I'm just saying, but you know what I'm talking about, like the TikToks, even talking about it. Now, if you have a private company that wants to fire an employee because they don't feel like that sort of behavior is conducive to their company, they're able to do that too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, and we have to be careful, we have to always make sure, especially at these points of elevated emotions, we got to make sure the right doesn't go down the same hate speech trap that the left was on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we can't just be like, all right, anyone that says Charlie Kirk is a dummy and he deserved it, even though that's disgusting to say that, and we know that.
Yeah.
But that's still under free speech. Now, if you're trying to incite violence, of course, that's where it draws the line. And segueing a little bit to Hassan is in big trouble.
Oh yeah, he's been
Destiny's in the hot seat, but Hassan, because I've seen some. I think it was Asmongold that showed some clips of. I don't know who it was, but showed some old clips of Hassan back in 2021 calling for conservatives to die and get killed. And all Twitch had to do was enforce their policy. Yeah. That's all they had to do, and then give him a strike.
Dan Clancy has gone on on record. He said that Hassan is his favorite streamer, so there's favoritism going on there from the CEO. Because I think anybody else would have gotten banned for because there was some clip of him saying that the streets need to run red with capitalist blood. You need to go on the stage and shank people, have their entrails come out. Just like if anybody even close to the right,
I didn't realize how bad it was, bro. Yeah. I didn't realize it was that bad. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous.
He was on
that's ridiculous.
I don't think I saved it on the docket, but Hassan was on some podcast or show or whatever where they had like a pride flag up, and they were talking about flags, and he said, "Oh, you know who my favorite flag is? Hezbollah, the literal fucking terrorists, bro." I was like, bro, imagine if you said that about any other the Confederate flag, you'd be getting shit constantly, or the Nazi flag, or shit like that, bro. But a terrorist organization, you could do that.
Well, what was this clip about? Sorry, we didn't finish the clip.
Oh, we didn't finish the clip,
is right now, they don't feel like there's any fear. Like, I don't know. It's like memes. It's just memes to everybody, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't care. I'm playing video games.
You're a meme, bro. You're a
the clip
fucking
was,
meme.
Conservatives need to be afraid, so they need to be afraid.
You need to suck my fucking balls, you little purple-headed bitch.
Well, bitch. Have you seen the video where Destiny's blowing somebody?
No, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, there's a video got leaked of him blowing somebody, and the meme was that
real video or AI?
For real? No, for real. No, for real. And the meme was that it was Nick Fuentes. That was the meme. It was just Nick Fuentes.
Oh, that's so great.
Because you don't see the guy, you don't know who it is, but that was the meme. Said it was Nick.
Whatever, man.
Here's I think someone's Destiny was complaining because somebody put out a tweet. I think this was the tweet. Destiny was doing like a Charlie Kirk type thing, and somebody tweeted, "I will pay anyone a heinous amount of money to go to UMD's campus right now and throw an egg at Destiny's head." Thank you. And apparently he went into a meltdown. Destiny went to a meltdown about it. Hey, what happened to the LinkedIn profile redacted? Does the university know that they have a 26-year-old student that's offering money online for people to assault me on their campus? That's a really wild thing to offer online, Miss Redacted. So he's out here saying violence needs to happen to conservatives, so they're too afraid to talk. And then here's him having a meltdown over someone like jokingly.
He's a joke, bro.
Having to throw an egg at his head. This is how they operate, man.
He's the height of hypocrisy here. And having that said, the CEO, I think it's the CEO of Discord, because Discord's dragging this, unfortunately. And the CEO of Twitter and CEO of another, not YouTube, but some other social media platform, they have to appear before Congress. They're subpoenaed.
Oh, because of the chat logs or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
And really, Twitch is not enforcing, they weren't enforcing their nonviolent policy. Or they're enforcing it, cherry-picked people.
Yeah.
That's why they've lost so much ad revenue. And I think it's ever since Amazon bought Twitch, they have not turned a profit. It's been really bad.
Oh yeah,
it's been really bad. Yeah,
yeah. I don't know
and this is why, because people see this. And that's why it's so good. That's why freedom of speech is so good, because even though it is disgusting to see these people celebrate Charlie Kirk's death and stuff like that, they have the right to do that.
Yep.
But they drive. They're even the left is becoming more separated, more disenfranchised every day, because you see there's a movement of people that were on the left, still young Gen Z people, that are like, oh my God, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like what? Like anyway. So that's why freedom of speech will always win, man.
Speaking of that, I just kind of want to pull this up as kind of a meme. In my TikTok save, there's people that you would not expect just by looking at them talking about this that are like on that side of this shit's nasty. So skipping over to my TikTok, is this Marilyn Manson's kid or something? Who is Shirley Manson?
No, Shirley Manson is the lead singer of Garbage.
I've never heard of Garbage.
She's the lead singer of Garbage. Yeah. Remember you talked about yeah.
So this is her talking about the Kirk shooting.
No, she didn't.
Before I came out, which was of course the shooting of Charlie Kirk. Yeah. And I am very, very scared about the way the world is turning, and human life has become so disposable, and it's so terrible. It is. And I think if you're a decent person and you love your children, which I know you do, you love your wives, you love your husbands, you love your brothers, your aunties, your grannies, I don't know, the list goes on, right? This cycle of crazy violence, it has to stop.
So this is it. There's still people who look like this that are not these freaks,
of course,
right? And also there's people like, apparently this guy was on Fox News. There's guys that look like this.
So this is who Charlie Kirk was, and this is why it pisses me off to see anybody calling this guy.
Those nails are fucking banging, though.
Do you understand?
Those are some banging fingernails,
when you're in this politics industry, what I'm finding is people can clip one thing and
talking about Charlie Kirk,
a whole nother kind of situation, okay? Mm-hmm. And not for nothing, a statistic is not racist. A statistic is not homophobic. A statistic is not feminist. A statistic is not xenophobic. Statistics don't lie. It's black and it's white, okay? You get a report card when you're in school. You failed the test. You failed the test. There's no feelings attached to that grade. You understand what I'm saying?
Also, I just want to point out his profile picture. He's wearing a MAGA hat. I know this dude gets shit from his buddies. Or even fucking Jeffree Star, this fella right
here. Yeah, Jeffree Star. I was going to mention him
every time I see one of these people respond to him.
Yeah. He's been around since I was
every time I see one of these people respond to him.
He's been around for a long time.
My IQ's lowering every time I see one of these people respond to him. My IQ's lowering every time I see
even Jeffree, so your local blue hairs and stuff, don't write them all off, okay?
No, we won't, and we shouldn't. And it's another thing too. What's the Blair girl?
Blair White, the
Blair White
trans lady.
And I'm glad that a lot of people that are in the trans community, or they are, gay, bisexual and stuff, they come out and just kind of be like, these people are stupid. You know what I mean? Like, because back when, back in the 80s, everyone knew people were gay. Nobody cared. Rock stars were androgynous. But no one had to like overly identify themselves and then like die on that cross. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you mean that hill?
You were what you were, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just, yeah. So I'm just glad that there's a lot of outspoken of those people. That way, you know, there are going to be a small group of people that are like, yeah, all trans people are evil. But most people, especially on the right, are rational enough to know that that is not a thing, and that's not how we should be directing our anger. You know.
Yeah. All right. I think we've hit that.
Yeah,
I think we did our follow up. I think we did good. I want to appreciate right now, because I just saw it in my saved. This is how you set up a clip right here. We need to be taking notes. This is how the fuck you set up a podcast clip right here. Get your notepad out you had earlier. This is how you set up a fucking clip.
I have an argument against pro-choice that I think is unique. Unique because I've never, ever, ever heard anybody make this argument.
Okay.
And if there are any lefties out there, pro-choice lefties, and this is very rare, dude, okay, who have any rational mind.
Oh, yeah, that's very rare.
Yeah. They have no choice but to go, oh, yeah, that's true, because it speaks their language.
Okay, this is great. Okay. Because he's already said, okay, even to you, you cannot fight this. But he doesn't just immediately tell it to you. Yeah. So if you're on the opposing side, you're like, oh, okay, bro. And if you agree with him, you're like, oh, this is the trump card I can pull out at Thanksgiving to win the debate against the libs. All right, but it gets better. We already got a little. Okay.
He's building up.
And it goes like this. Let me tell you.
Okay.
So it goes all the way back to third grade. Now I remember learning this in the third grade, and I know the vast majority of people probably do not remember what they learned in the third grade, but I remember this specifically, and I don't know why. Maybe God was telling me, Nick, you're going to remember this because someday in 40 years, you're going to be in a podcast and you're going to repeat this. Okay. So remember it. So what I learned was, or what we learned and what we've all known, humanity, in terms of humanity for probably generations now, is that there are 7 traits of life.
Okay.
If there's a thing that is to be categorized as life, it must possess these 7 traits. If it doesn't, it cannot be categorized as life, which means it's mutually exclusive, right? Okay. You either have these 7 traits in your life.
You're losing me a little bit. You need to get to the point.
Or you don't have these 7.
You. Right as he butted in. So right as he butted in, okay, you're kind of losing the point. Okay? This is the thing. If you're having a real conversation with a real human being, yeah, you're kind of losing the point here. But for the watch time of the clip, you have to have the bait and then the obfuscation for you to see.
You got to have the carrot on the stick.
Yes. Okay, so in a real conversation, yes, you're kind of, but you have to get the things like, they skip further along and it adds to your runtime. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is a master class here. The runtime is what you got to look at. The runtime is what you. Do you want to hear?
Yeah, I can't.
Do you want to hear this perfect
argument?
Hear it now.
You got it because not only is this guy dragging on, you're fucking dragging it on. I mean, fuck, dude.
But hey, this is what we're doing here, bro. Bro, this is how you get it.
We're learning, bro.
Bro, the lights alone are over 3K.
Hit the play button,
I'm hitting the fucking play button.
Okay. Well. Nick, I can't help it if I lose you, dude. They're going to be interested in this.
Okay, all right. Well, hurry up.
So what are those 7 traits? You got to breathe in, breathe out. Okay. You got to consume energy. You got to excrete waste. You got to maintain your own homeostasis. For us human beings, that's 98.6 degrees and whatever your biology requires. You got to grow through multiplication, and you have to be made out of cellular matter, right?
Okay.
For instance... We do know of one, the closest thing to life.
Okay, you're getting lost here, but check this out. Do you see my screen? Do you see my pointer? Do you see my pointer, Dar?
Yeah.
This right here counts as watch time.
Yeah, but guess what? I would have pushed off this shit a long time ago.
Made out of cellular matter and it grows.
Oh, yeah.
So it is a life.
All right.
There's no other way to look at it.
I get the point anyway.
As
all right, you get the point.
No other way to look at it.
All right, you get what he's going for. All right, Dar, you're just better at the clip farm game than we are, Dar. You're better at the clip farm game.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I would have.
How many views did that get? How many views? That got almost 100K views, Dar.
That's pretty good.
That got almost 100K. What's our best clip got? 2.5, bro. I'm trying to educate you here. Okay, I'm trying to educate
It's my
you
fault.
here.
Oh, it's my fault. It's my responsibility.
You need to sit your white
It's
ass
my
down and
responsibility.
listen.
It's your show, but it's my responsibility. Okay, I got you.
This is a team effort. This is a team effort.
It's your fault. It's a team effort. It's when something doesn't work, it's your fault. When something goes right, it's my fault.
When it doesn't work, it's your fault.
Yeah, exactly. I know how it works around here. Brother. Don't you worry.
That's a pretty good meme.
Oh,
This is
shit.
a pretty good goof here. Watch this. But this tripped me out the first time I saw it. 14 mil, 15 mil.
Oh no! This is what we need to do. This is the real master class. We gotta fake this shit. Oh no! What is he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna try to fake it.
Oh shit! Copyrighted music. Had to turn off the copyrighted music.
Oh my goodness! Oh, he's trying to get something, so he's using his knee. What? Wait.
The video's being played backwards. He's not setting those on the floor. He tripped and fell, and then he's picking them up. They played it backwards.
Oh, okay. I was like,
you
what?
See? Let me see if I can scrub it backwards. No,
it's hard to even know.
He slips and falls,
so
and then he picks it up. Yeah, and then they just speed it. That's what I was like. Wait, I thought he was like trying to do a slip and fall, like lawsuit type thing, where he sets it down and lays down, but no, it's backwards. Oh shit! Did you have you said you had some? It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
Did you said you had some shit written down you wanted to talk about?
Well, it really was just about the state of the world right now, and all the stuff that we've missed. And we'll get to the fun stuff after this.
Yeah.
But we do have to talk about this because unfortunately we've had the Charlie Kirk on the news rotation, and that's all we've been hearing. Unfortunately, that he passed away.
Yeah.
We had to mourn him and still mourning. But having that said, Russia's been up to some fucking fun and games, bro.
Oh hell.
Okay. So I think maybe last week, we had that incursion in Poland with Russian drones.
Yeah.
Some of them were shot down by Poland forces, and it was pretty much. I mean, the scuttlebutt is. It was sort of an exercise to see what's NATO, like how quick NATO can respond to a Russian intrusion. Russian forces are just trying to see what we can get away with. See how good their response is, to see what is it exactly. And it's pretty much it was lackluster.
Yeah.
Russia was trying to pretty much show their allies that this whole Western alliance is not as functionable as it postulates itself to be. So having that said, just either today or yesterday, they went into Estonia, more drones in Estonia to see what would happen. So they're pushing, bro.
Yeah.
They keep pushing around. We also got the Venezuela. There was another drug boat that was destroyed. A third one. So we're continuing that, and we're continuing to have presence in that hemisphere. You've also got the stuff we talked about with Indonesia, and Nepal has overthrown their government, pretty much.
I heard about that.
And then we forgot to talk about England. They've had that 100,000 person march. They're on the brink of a civil war or civil
they're already
strife,
so far
if you
down
will.
the path that they're being accused of like hate crimes and shit for flying their own flag.
Exactly.
Like they're already that far down the rabbit hole of the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were going to get that way if we didn't elect Trump. We would have been right there with him. Yeah, we're so lucky, bro.
I think that's what a lot of people that are talking shit about Trump at the moment for the shit he's done, which is a lot I agree is shitty. Are like forgetting. Just like we kind of disagreed about it, but like the flag thing.
Yeah.
Apparently. Well, hold on. Let me get back on my train of thought. Well, I was actually about to say something good about Trump, and then he fucked me up. What people are forgetting is part of the reason you voted for him in the first place was because of the general path we were going down if it was another weekend at Bernie's presidency with Biden. Okay, so the people talking shit about Trump right now, you're forgetting that's what was about to happen, is we were about to have another empty chair with completely mask off deep state taking over. So remember that when you have your problems about whatever, remember that. Just don't lose sight of how bad it could have been. We could have had another empty chair. So that's the point I was trying to get to.
That way. The left will never see it. But this is more. We're talking to the libertarians right now, and I agree.
The libertarians.
Libertarians, yeah.
Libertarians. Yeah, that's what I was trying. Cause I was listening to. I'm always listening to Rogan on work. I got the Rogan banging, and someone said something about Trump. He's like, yeah, but then he's kind of the one that brought it back to that. I was like, yeah, we saw the direction shit was going. So even people who maybe would not have normally voted Trump that did, it's because of the overall slippery slope that was happening. So just to bring it back to your point about that.
Yeah. So I mean, the things. Well, on this tangent, I would like to say the things that I personally am, this administration I think is kind of dropping the ball on, but it's I agree with so many things this administration is doing. Of course, it was the Epstein files. That was just a total fumble. If they had just shut up about it and not promised so much, and now the left has so much fuel to use.
Yeah.
To like justify all their crazy positions because we had made a mistake in that field, right?
Yeah.
And that was a mistake.
That wasn't a mistake. That's just they looked at it and was like, yeah, this is just so bad. I wouldn't call it a mistake. That's covering tracks. Whatever.
It was it was a mistake to put it up and to
make it like their whole thing. Yeah,
we're gonna to
make it their whole thing. But yeah, we're gonna release the Epstein files because we're not corrupt. We're so not corrupt. We're gonna release the Epstein files and get all the libs in trouble. The commies. We're gonna show what's going on. And then Trump.
We just went to the island for
snorkeling.
snorkeling.
In the documents, it was like, Then the Washington Post was like, oh, you had a creepy letter to him. Where you're talking about weird things like enigmas never age. Here's to many more secrets, Mr. Epstein. And it was a drawing of a naked woman. I don't draw in my letters. I don't even draw in my letters. I never wrote that. Then they found it in the book.
A mustache.
And apparently he is a doodler. Let me fact check this real quick. I think Trump is a doodler. Trump
is the doodler.
Letter doodles. But he tried.
But is he a diddler?
He tried to go so far.
He's a doodler, but is he a diddler?
He's a doodler, and he tried to say he doesn't draw on his letters. Look at these pictures on screen if you're watching on YouTube. He's a doodler. Trump says he doesn't draw pictures. Yeah, no, he's a doodler. He likes to doodle. Look at that.
Look at that money grows on trees.
Dude, he's a doodler, bro. He's so good. But he tried to take it, and then this is the actual picture, bro. Ugh. Do you want to read? Have you read this? Did you want to read it?
No.
We gotta read it.
But this is a tangent, bro.
We gotta. Hold on. Let me read it to you real quick because this shit is weird. This shit is weird, dog.
All right.
Hold on. This is the Trump letter. So it's a drawing of a naked woman with very tiny titties and severed arms. It looks like,
which is not like him, by the way. I don't think he likes tiny titties, but okay.
So in the text, it says voiceover : there must be more to life. It's written like a script if you're not watching or only listening. It's written like a script. There must be more to life than having everything. Donald: yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey: nor will I, since I also know what it is. Donald: we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey: yes, we do, come to think of it. Donald: enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey: as a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. Donald: a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Donald J. Trump. This sounds like something you'd write to your mistress behind your wife's back. Talking about every day needs to be a wonderful secret.
What is weird to me, so he typed, okay, you're saying that Donald Trump typed out this in a sort of script-like form and then signed it himself and then sent this to somebody? Like, I don't understand what this is.
It's a letter.
It's not a letter. This is very
normal. Yeah, it is. It's a letter. I think this is normal for his letters for it to be typed.
So why would is he sending this to Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, this is a birthday letter. This is a birthday letter. Well, no, that's probably just an artistic poem. A poem from Trump. It was a birthday. It was sent to him in his birthday. And look, this is a very normal thing for fancy people to type up a letter and then sign it. This is very normal.
No. You don't understand what I'm.
What?
Why would you yourself type a dialogue between you and somebody and send it to somebody? That's what I'm saying.
It's very romantic. Weird. It's odd. Yeah. It's very weird.
It's just weird to me. I don't.
Yeah, it's odd.
It's odd if that's true.
It was in the
really
documents. It was in the documents, and his birthday. What do you call it? Scratchbook or whatever. What is that called? Yeah. What the fuck is that called? Where you have a book full of like notes and stuff.
Full of secrets?
No,
a portfolio.
Scrapbook. It was in Epstein's scrapbook. It was part of the docs. They were redacted in the official things, but there was naked pictures of a lot of people in there, including Ghislaine Maxwell.
It was part of the blackmail. Yeah, it was the blackmail.
Yeah, it's odd, bro. It's odd, fella.
It's weird, man. But having that said, the other thing that I don't like about what's going on in the administration was, I mean, even though I don't like Maduro, I mean, I do think it's a little bit of, I guess it's not technically overreach. We don't have troops on the ground in Venezuela. But I think it's like, well, we're getting there. We're getting close. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Also, the whole Palantir thing, how they're leaning into the surveillance state.
Yeah.
That would be my biggest qualms. Other than that, I mean, and like I've told you my I told you my viewpoint before. Hey,
what
if we're on the Titanic and he's the only man that can turn this ship around?
Yeah, but when it comes to like the Palantir stuff and like the government overreach stuff, I believe it was during the first term that was some of the shit I didn't like. Where I forget the specific case he was talking about, Trump. Where he said something to the effect of, I don't care about due process. We take the guns and then we figure out due process. That is just...
Who said that?
It was Trump. I'll see if I can find the exact quote, but it's what Trump said.
Well, Trump
I was like,
never wanted to take the guns, though.
Yeah, bro, Trump take
what
guns before due process. It was during the first term. He said that about a specific case. Fuck, you put me on the spot here. I got to fact check this to find the quote. I'm Googling
this
fast
is
right
from
now.
CNN,
I'm trying to fill the...
so...
No, but it's a quote, though. It's a quote, though.
Yeah, but he's so pro-gun, dude. All we've seen is more lackadaisical gun laws ever since he's been in power. So this is not even... I'm just trying to say, I see that quote on the right.
Yeah, we can't wait and play games and nothing gets done, Trump said as he opened the session.
What?
We want to stop problems. Take the guns first, go through due process second. And he said that. And as far as I know...
But in one for what? Gun-free zones are proven. He said background checks a big part of the conversation, and gun-free zones are proven target. But see, he also said this. He said background checks a big part of conversation, and gun-free zones are proven target of killers, which is it makes perfect sense. So I don't. This is they're trying to allocate what he said into a different context, and that's what these.
If he said this phrase, and unless it was so maliciously misclipped that he said anybody saying this quote is dumb, unless it's that bad, this is alarming. The quote, take the guns first, go through due process.
This is out. I wouldn't. But look at what he said here. Right after many years, a bill should emerge. Respect the Second Amendment. See, that's why I don't. When you take him out of context, he might have said that, bro.
Also, hey, you remember that shooting that happened in Vegas?
I don't care about that.
You remember that shooting that happened in Vegas? The guy had a bump stock.
Yeah.
Next day, it might have been a couple days later.
It was a bump stock, yeah.
Trump banned bump stocks immediately after. So he's not above the knee-jerk gun control legislation. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
I get it. But it was quickly turned around. So it was quickly turned around.
What was quickly turned around?
The bump stocks.
They're still banned. No, they're still banned. Dead ass 100%. They're still banned. Unless I'm completely tripping right now.
Something turned around. Like they stopped regulating them as they thought they were going to do that, and they changed their mind.
Bump stocks are still banned. No. Hold on a second. I might be tripping here. I'm pretty sure there's still I
thought a lot of bump stocks were already banned anyway.
Illegal. No, because that was the thing. That was the thing. Not illegal nationwide. This is AI. I'm not even gonna. They're illegal in 15 states.
That's what I'm trying to say. They redacted a little bit of that. So I'm not. I get what you're saying, but all we've seen with Trump, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. All we've seen is just more, gun laws being, more ubiquitous, if you will. So like gun rights. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about that. I think.
In Florida, in 6 days you'll be able to open carry in Florida.
Yeah. Wow.
You heard about that?
Pretty hardcore.
6 days.
Hell yeah. So And having that said, one of the, I don't know if we talked about, did we talk about Trump labeling Antifa as a terrorist group?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so I kind of called it, like, but you know, he was approached about it, like he was at the Oval Office and he was approached about that question, or he was asked that question by a reporter.
Yeah,
like, hey, shouldn't we, label Antifa as a terrorist organization? He was like, yeah, I need to look into that. And the next thing, well, technically it's not law, but he pretty much made a declaration on TV, and he's going to be directing the DOJ to start looking into certain charges, and which makes sense because, George Soros funds these groups.
Yeah.
Okay. We all know that. And he wants to seek RICO charges against George Soros. So it ties into that. So that's all going to be a big thing. And
because I
we're going to see how that plays out.
I don't know how the laws work around this for... Is it illegal to pay a group of people, assuming it doesn't get violent, to pay a group of people to protest something? Is there laws on the books about that?
I'm sure when George Soros does it, he knows how to dance in the gray area. I know that's probably what he's doing. But you're right. You could pay people to protest, especially if they don't engage. But that's the thing. If they happen to engage in violence, you didn't want them. It's not on paper that you did. I didn't want them to do that. I
was going to be there in person with my friends, so I just paid them to. But I didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
And bricks just happened to be there. I don't know how they got there. That's not my fault.
There's a pallet of bricks. It happens. Sometimes there's a pallet of bricks in the street. Sometimes there's a whole pallet of bricks unattended. It happens.
Pallet of bricks,
There's a lot of construction, man. There's a lot of union operations going on.
The little brick fairy shows up and drops a little pallet of bricks off.
We got to put up a building. How are we going to put up a building without the bricks? It just happens.
Both sides.
Nothing you can do about a bricks, man.
Both sides.
Shit, ain't nothing illegal about no bricks.
Happy bricks.
I don't know. I don't know how that. Because also, I think wasn't Antifa like that fucking organ, like they operated under the same rules as Anonymous or Spartacus, where people are just saying, "Yo, it's me." You know what I'm saying? Like you could just say that shit.
Yeah, that's true. But there's also there are also Antifa cells that identify as Antifa, anti-fascist. Now, there was an where this all started was really in Germany in the Weimar Republic. Pretty much during the Weimar Republic, after World War I, Germany was totally distraught. Their economy was shot, and there was different political parties vying for power. Well, Antifa was like that. Was literally a communist cell just trying to still disrupt Germany. And that's why when those the Nazi Party being one of them, of the three others, I think, or there could have been more, but they were always against each other, like pretty much gang fighting in the streets. The National Socialists and these Antifa. Now I watched a video with an interview with Andy No, who's like an expert on Antifa. That's the guy that was like who got beat up by him and was like he's been like infiltrating them and doing like a whole like he wrote a book about them. He's got a documentary about them. Like the guy is an expert on Antifa and really smart dude. And he talks about there's really he said the most recent sort of uprising of Antifa is really from the 80s. So this iteration is more like Antifa now likes to liken themselves as the people who try to stop the Nazis in Germany, but this iteration's not the same. They try to go on he was talking about how they try to ride that legacy of the past, but they've always been communist disruptors. There are communist. Militant arm is, I guess, a word you can use, but they're pretty much a militant arm for communism. Yeah. I mean, they fly communist flags, bro. They're ridiculous.
The fucking right needs to learn how to name shit better. Because you look at these, like, the groups on the other side, they'll name their group Black Lives Matter. So when you talk shit about the group, like, oh, what? You think Black lives don't matter? Or then when you talk shit about Antifa, like, what? So you're a pro-fascist? It's like, so because they name the shit where you talk shit about the group. So the name of the group is like a phrase you would agree with, So when you talk shit about that, well, it's not a psyop. That's just good marketing.
No, it
brother.
is. It is, bro. It's using a civilization's own morals and values against them.
But it's just a naming convention. It's not using your morals.
No, it's its own purpose, bro. So it locks you into this duality, this sort of static duality, where if you don't like us, well, then that must mean you are a fascist. So it's.
I think it's more of a. I don't think it's that deep, bro. I think it's a.
It is that deep, bro.
I think it's a. It's more of a name game. Oh no, it's absolutely it's a semantical. It's a semantical W.
Yeah,
it's
your
not necessarily
naivety
a
is
moral
hurting my
W.
brain. Your naivety is hurting my brain.
My naivety is hurting your brain?
Yes, it's hurting my brain.
It's hurting you right now?
It's hurting me. I have to get another shot of rum to heal me because I fucking can't.
To heal you?
To heal me, rum. Oh no, rum, heal me.
You need to take a hit of some damn glue. What about speaking of rum?
Speaking of rum, one of our favorite, not to throw him under a bus, but one of our favorite streamers went on a podcast. It was called like Around the Bar podcast.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet. Have you watched it? Don't spoil it.
Yeah, it's so
Don't
good.
spoil it.
You got it.
No, we can't talk about it. I haven't seen it yet. It's the burnt peanut. I haven't seen it yet. I saw a clip on TikTok.
Send you. Yeah, I was going to send you the link. I just hadn't got to it yet, but I saw it. Dude, it's great.
Good? Yeah.
Dude, burnt peanut's fucking hilarious, bro.
I've seen a couple clips from the interview, but no, I want to watch the whole thing. Yeah.
He's so funny,
he's good.
man.
He's good.
He's gonna be huge. I mean, he's already big.
He's
but I'm
already
just saying,
pretty
like,
big,
he might even.
Oh, apparently they're doing the vote for the custom PC contest. I'm hoping mine wins. Hoping it will, or at least enough people see it so that people follow me.
We're
on my
hoping
socials.
our boy here, Cast Iron Macaroni.
We're hoping.
You're not following him. Go ahead and follow him. He's in the. Why don't you show up? Have you showed off your thing?
I'll just, if I feel the need to, I'll edit it in later. But no, I'm not gonna stop the conversation to show some PNGs.
All right, man. Well, that's fair, but there's nothing wrong with plugging. People might want to see that.
Okay. For our next.
Well, I'm all.
For our next thing, I have 3 gateways. I have
gateway drugs.
Perhaps. I have Goofs and Gaffs on Twitter that we can look at, some different videos.
Okay.
I have some Am I the Asshole debates from Reddit we can get into. Or perhaps this video I saw where it was a true crime video I was watching, and then a fucking drone gets involved in a SWAT operation, and it's very cool. I have those 3 doors. Which door do you want to go through?
Let's go Goofs and Gaffs and straight to the drone.
Goofs and Gaffs and the drone. Okay, well first, I gotta go pee really bad, so you're gonna have to fill the dead air.
Wow.
You gotta fill the dead. No. Fill the dead air. This is good. All right. Fill the dead because you did pretty good last time. The last time I had to go do something, you did pretty good.
Well, if I don't do good, you can always edit it out.
No. You gotta do good. It's staying in. Pee time. Fill the dead air.
Well, gang, I think I'll just take this time to just thank you all for the response that we've got last episode. That was humbling. That was great. And it looks like we're kind of people that are listening, we're right-wing centrals, even though I guess the left wouldn't call us that. But having that said, the people that are out there, just want to say thank you. If you like our content, like and subscribe. And we're going to be here fucking around. FIFO, baby. We're going to be fucking around and finding out with some rum. So just come in and hang out. And if you got negative comments, please leave them. Your feedback is still viable. We'll put your comment in the comment box, and we'll get to it when we can. And the people that want us to say hi or give us some constructive criticism, we'll look at that as well. We're trying to get better. Things that we can do in the show to make it more entertaining, or just maybe logistically wise, we can make better. So just let us know, and we appreciate you. And I think we're trying to figure out how we want to structure the show. If you notice, we're doing politics and then fun stuff. So we do video games. So it's very. We're still trying to grab at straws. We're still trying to figure it out. So tell us what you like, and it'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Perfect timing, bro.
What happened?
You'll see. I'll let you hear it.
Okay, well,
you'll be surprised.
I didn't know the timing was that perfect.
It was so perfect.
Okay.
So perfect.
Well, I thought you might have been mid-thought.
The perfect pee.
So we're
doing
perfect pee. We're doing goofs and gaffs.
Goofs and gaffs.
I've seen this video. I think it's very, very nice video. I don't have any ulterior motives.
He's bowing up, bro.
Oh no, not this. I just want you to watch this
without saying a word.
I just want you to watch this this video real quick, Dar. Just tell me what you think about this.
Don't say the R-word. It is bad. Don't say the R-word. It is hurtful. Don't say the R-word. And keep me spared.
Whoa! Oh, this is rough, bro. I mean, it's supposed to be funny, but I can't.
What do you think about this video, Doc? Do you recognize the music where it's from?
Yeah, it's "Don't Fear the Reaper" by Blue Oyster Cult.
Don't say "Don't fear the Reaper." Don't say the R word.
Don't say the R word. That's pretty good.
Shit,
that's pretty good.
It's like when my Pookie Bear, when he's when I forget he's on Discord with his friends and they're like super woke, so I'll drop the fucking R word and he'll like freak out. I'm like, no, stop! My mic is on. And he's like, don't say that around. Oh, my bad. I didn't know your mic was on,
bro.
And he turns the mic back on and he's like, oh yeah, he just said the R word. I was like, bro, R word, really? Like, you don't be saying it too, bro. An R word.
God damn.
Oh geez, you gotta keep saying. It's all about keeping up with the Joneses.
Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of empathy for people that are mentally challenged. You know what I mean? And I don't like, I'm very I understand, but at the same time, like, people know. It's like when we were kids and we called each other gay.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
It wasn't like we hated gay people.
It's very rare that you
said.
say one of those little things that people get at you where it's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
very rare that you run into a situation, because you're talking to your normally abled buddies. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know how it is. So you got to be a little careful with the gamer words sometimes. You got to be a little careful with the gamer words sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I was called a J word and an N word in one sentence last week on my favorite game. So that I can't. Those two I can't put together. I won't put those together. But
people can say you're not allowed to say those on camera.
I was if somebody got mad at me. I was a JN, so I was like, "Yo, okay."
Can't say those on camera. Can't say those on camera.
Especially together. I mean, even together is even worse. Or I should say, it was a J's in. I should say that. A J's in.
A Jewish in.
It was pretty rough. Pretty rough. I was like, yo.
Ooh, we got a clanker video. Take a look at. This is why I'm suspicious of the clankers, okay? The clankers.
Should I get a birthday cake with chocolate in it, or should I get a chocolate cookie cake for my birthday? Because I like both, but I can't decide. Help me choose.
Oh, no.
Here's how I'll torture you, David. Number 1, the marrow furnace. I'll inject liquid metal into your bones, boiling them from the inside. Number 2, the nerve harvester. Each nerve fiber will be plucked and strung, vibrating with agony. Number 3, the organ grinder. Your organs will be twisted and cranked, a grotesque puppet of pain. Number 4, the skin weaver. Your skin will be peeled and rewoven, a living tapestry of torment. Number 5, the eyeball crucible. Your eyes will be roasted and replaced with burning coals. Number 6, the mind flayer. Your thoughts will be shredded, echoes of endless torment.
Oh my. Should I get a birthday cake?
There's no way. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but that's crazy.
Have you ever heard of the book I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream?
I've heard
So
about it.
It's basically kind of like this, where AI takes over the entire world and keeps like a handful of humans alive just to do unimaginable torture to them, because it's gotten to the point where it can kind of manipulate reality. That's kind of what this is in a little less than a minute meme format, is the eternities of unimaginable torment AI will be able to do to you.
A great sci-fi reference there.
And especially if we get into the space where the Neuralink happens and you can manipulate kind of like the Matrix, your reality, and AI could do tortures to you that are impossible with the limits of your actual nervous system and the pain you can receive through your nerves. It's going straight to your brain. So impossible levels of pain that have never been felt by a human in all of history, and it can time dilate you so that for the rest of your life, it can torture you beyond unimaginable. Unimaginable levels of torture will be possible with AI technology.
Scary
if
shit.
it can interface directly with your brain. The invention of hell, literally, but a bajillion times worse than fire. Yeah, we went there, bros. We went there, Rum Dum universe.
Wow,
sorry to get a little dark there. Oh, we got a Shane Gillis meme. This is pretty funny. We got a Shane Gillis meme here.
Oh no,
this is back when he did. It was Trump and the guy that usually does Dr. Phil did Joe Biden.
When Dr. Grant stood still, why couldn't you see him?
Don't move. Can't see us if we don't move.
He's moving.
It's a Jurassic Park joke. That was so good. You stupid pussies didn't get it.
Oh, they kind of cut it out, but the guy he's talking to has T-Rex arms. His arms are messed up, so it looks like a T-Rex. So yeah, I guess they got cut off.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
So the rest of this clip is him coming back to this where he made that Jurassic Park joke to this guy.
You see, that's what you're gonna get with Trump. Movie references from before 1995.
1997, great year for Jurassic Park.
So Jacob, what is your love life like exactly?
I'm engaged.
Wow.
Congrats.
Clever girl.
Clever Jurassic Park.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
Did you say clever girl?
Another great reference from the smash hit film Jurassic Park.
Remember that Jurassic Park 5 or whatever the fuck you said earlier?
Trust me, that was a great joke, and the internet is going to prove that I made a great joke and that this room is tired and dumb.
He was right. There's literally edits of this whole night all over TikTok. There's literally edits of this whole night where they did this all over TikTok.
Bro, this is crazy. It really looks like young Trump from Home Alone 2, bro. That is so... It's so crazy,
yeah,
bro.
that's crazy.
You all got a Home Alone 2 reference, and no one knew Jurassic Park. A few years ago, excuse me, a few years ago, everyone would have got the Jurassic Park
Bro,
reference.
this is so crazy.
It was a Jurassic World under my administration.
Who's that dinosaur on your arm? A fucking Stegosaurus?
A lot of dinosaur talk tonight, and you would think with all this talk they would understand Jurassic Park. Nobody understood Jurassic Park.
I know.
History will look kindly on that joke.
His Trump is so. I think he might have the best Trump, Shane Gillis. I think he might have the best Trump.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And the guy who does the Dr. Phil, I forget his name, but he does a pretty good Biden too. And because that night on Kill Tony, they did the whole makeup where like it was pretty good. This Joe Biden's pretty good.
Yeah. He still has this comedy. He still has that Kill Tony, right? They still got that, right?
Tony Hinchcliffe, Kill Tony. Yeah. They still do it. And they have all kinds of crazy guests. Like Tucker Carlson was on it.
No way.
Yeah, the real Dr. Phil was on it. Post Malone was on it. Yeah.
Okay, I remember that one. Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
I think to loop it back to the beginning of the episode, that the black guy that was talking to Shane Gillis, I believe Sam Hyde actually opened for that guy, Davis Lucas, or the other way around.
Nice.
Kind of loop it back. Bro said a lot without saying a word.
Yeah.
Dude here at the ATM machine.
Okay.
Bags of money on the floor.
I'll beat you up and rob you.
But he's got the blicky on his hip.
You think you could beat me up? Oh, you looking at that gun? What you think
He
is in
didn't
this
say
place?
nothing. He just looked at it. And he bowed his arms up.
And rob you.
Because like, he can't say, I'm going to fucking shoot you if you take the case. He can't say that, but he can just kind of look at it and go, hey.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, hey, would you take this job?
It's fucking there.
Would you take this job? Being an armed ATM dude?
I was thinking about it. Well, I was thinking about the ATM can be rough because people might be waiting for it.
Yeah.
But there's other Brink guy like Brinks and Loomis.
Loomis,
but they just go to they go to businesses and they get the money, and that's a little different. But the ATMs can be very dangerous. Dad actually did that for a while for some guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy calls him
I
up if he
heard
needs
about
him or
that.
something.
Yeah,
like that.
didn't he like get shot at, or didn't someone pull the trigger on him? Like he didn't get hit.
Not on Dad, but the guy doing the ATM.
someone-
Yeah.
He told me someone came
you're right.
behind him, and he reached his side holster and shot back behind him like this. The dude came behind him with a knife or some shit. Am I tripping right now? Or did he say that?
No,
or
you're
some
not
shit
tripping.
where he reached in the side holster and pulled the trigger on the guy.
I thought that didn't happen to Dad, but it happened to the guy that hired him.
Oh, I could be.
That's why
I
he
don't know.
needed him.
Oh, okay.
I would have remembered that if that was Pop.
I don't know.
You know, but I think, but Dad mentioned that the guy was about to get robbed, but was close or something. I
But
can't
sometimes
remember,
when
or did give
Dad
up.
tells stories, you can see a shift throughout the years. Where like he'll see a movie and that kind of weaves in, it kind of changes.
Yeah.
You know? So I remember hearing a story back when I was a little kid, and I hear him tell it now, and I'm like, this is the director's cut, bro. You had some time for this to marinate, to mix around, bro. Like, I was back there for the theatrical release, bro. You coming out with some director's shit, bro.
Oh shit!
That's what I have in my
so
Goose
true.
folder. So we're going straight to the drone. We're
Let's
going
go
straight to the drone
yeah.
footage. Okay, so this YouTube account, Ewu. Well, this is Ewu Body Cam. I guess it's a sub thing. It stands for Explore with Us. This is top notch body cam, true crime type content where they actually, instead of just showing you long clips and then it sounds like a chat GPT script, it's actually well researched with like people who study body language and case law and stuff like that, and they actually edit it together. We're not going to sit here and watch the whole thing. I'm going to kind of skip through just to kind of show you. So basically they go to this house to do an eviction. Tenant's not paying his rent.
Right there? Yes. And I told everybody to stand back because after the second time they closed the door and locked it, I knocked on it.
So they're at the front door,
We're going to allow you to grab your
and the
things
guy
before you
won't
leave.
open the door. The guy they're trying to evict won't open the door.
Okay, so please open the door.
Just won't open. He keeps saying that
This is rough.
he's writing
Yeah.
stuff down. The
That
cops
dude
are
looks
out
like
front.
Eminem, bro. That dude looks like
Kinda.
Eminem. Swear to God.
They keep begging him, "Hey, we can work this over." You know, all this shit.
McGraw tells the officers that he's got something to finish before he can come out to talk.
Yeah, what do you got to finish, bro? So I'm gonna
You
skip.
gotta finish those milkshakes, baby.
I'm gonna skip to the part where the locksmith opens the door, because that's where things get spicy. That is where things get spicy. I think this is where it happens.
I need you to come to the door and talk to me.
They're trying to coax this guy. Here's the locksmith right here.
Of the mortal danger
He just shows up in like a hoodie and shit. Like, what a chill job most of the time, being a locksmith.
Damn. That was impressive. Yeah.
Look, they cut
He
to
just
the
gets
other
in
angle.
like nothing. Yeah, we gotta make
He's
sure
sitting there picking the
locksmiths
locks.
know how to get in your fucking house.
Yeah, and look, he just showed up in
They
a
know how
hoodie,
to
bro.
get in.
Look at this.
It's just like, yeah, whatever.
It's like, yeah, okay, I'll open the
Motherfucking
door.
day.
You can evict this guy, whatever.
The locksmith exits.
Opens
but
the
what
door,
officers don't
pops
know
out of
is
the
that
way.
McGraw has been waiting for
He's
this
like, "Ah."
exact moment.
The video kind of spoils it because of the trigger warning, but
Let it breathe.
yeah.
Gunfire. Oh shit, we're getting hot.
He opens the door. He starts firing out the door. He waited for them to open the door. He waited for them to gain access.
Oh, that motherfucker.
And he started shooting. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's smart that they didn't walk in opening the door. Of course, they know better than that, but that's why you don't do that.
Now look, this guy is stuck here. Because the door he's shooting out of is here, and he's stuck on the porch because he can't get out.
Yep.
Now,
So that was the only mistake. Yeah.
I'm not gonna let the whole video
Then again,
play.
I'm sorry,
but
he could probably run through the. Can we just for funsies? Can you scroll back a little bit? I want to see that porch and what it looks like.
let me find a better angle.
Yeah, but just a better angle of the porch.
But,
When they
yeah,
walked
right
in.
here.
Yeah, okay, right there.
So here's the-
Okay,
yeah.
he can jump through that window if he needed to.
They're all glass.
I
They're
know,
glass
but he
windows.
could break it.
Yeah.
He could break it. He's got a gun. He could shoot it if he didn't want to use his butt of his gun. That the one that's he's got his back to. All right, keep playing. If he had to, he can get through that window.
Well, I'm going to kind of skip ahead a little bit because most of the there's also a segment. Let me get to a better shot of the door where he's stuck at right here. So one of the my god, there's an ad. Nope, no free ads. That's getting edited out.
Free ad.
That's getting edited out.
Ad.
So he's right here. The door that bad guy is shooting at is right here, and the cop is over here off screen. Later in the video, the other cop says, "Hey, I'm going to lay down fire and you can run out." And this dude says, "Negative." And it's like, yeah, no shit, because then you're going to get shot by both guys. Like, what kind of... You're going to shoot through the door. The bad guy might shoot out the door, and then he's going to run. No, you're going to get caught in the crossfire.
He was thinking he was going to lay suppression fire.
The suppressing fire is where he's running through. He's going to suppress
I know,
him.
right. You're right. No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. Yeah, that angle. That's why, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then here, the whole SWAT
he could
team...
have left the window.
The whole SWAT team gets called where they got dudes. This is how they get the guy out of there.
Oh, damn.
The audio
They extracted Lindsay. And now it's up
this is
to
how
the
they
drone
run
of
up.
answers.
Look, they got
Here's
the armored
actual
vehicles.
camera footage from the drone
Look, here's
they
the
sent
drone.
So the
house.
Sorry.
What happened?
So I guess was this afterwards, or did how long was that guy stuck there for that long?
He was
or
stuck
did
there
he
for
get
a
out?
while. Yeah, I'm trying to find the clip.
All
where
you
they
had
got
to do
him
was
out.
break that window.
Here's how
and
they got
move
him
out
out.
that way.
Doors left. Doors left. Doors left.
They ran out. Dude with the riot shield. Dude behind him with a rifle.
So that was the right way. That was the
That's
right
how
way
they
to
got him
extract out of there.
Because keep in mind, if he shoots through that window, he might draw fire to himself. If he smashes that window, he might draw fire
Which
to himself.
might be what you want. You want him to
You don't
overextend.
want bullets
but-
come at you. No, because he can shoot through the wall. Bullets will go through a sheetrock wall. A sheetrock and vinyl wall.
Yeah, but he also doesn't know. I'm just saying, if he...
I mean, this
they
is the
did
good
right
call.
thing.
This is the good call. Because if you smash the window, you can shoot through a wall. People think because of movies that you can't shoot through a fucking wall. Most walls, a bullet's
can
going to
shoot
hit
through
you
a
right
wall.
through it. Yeah.
And they don't know exactly where he's at. I guess they know he's probably behind that wall.
Also, they don't know,
I don't know.
if he's got like a big rifle or if he's just got handguns. Also, they talk about in the video, apparently there's some rumor that he had grenades. Spoiler alert, they found no grenades.
Well, if he had grenades, you got to get the fuck out of there.
Spoiler
you
alert,
break
they
that
had
fucking
no
window.
grenades. But yeah, so this is right after here. Yeah, they have the drone footage. We have the dude here with like a iPad.
It'll take a second.
You have the SWAT team right here with the armored
actual
vehicle.
camera
And here's the
footage
drone
from the drone
footage.
they
They
sent
flew
inside
into
the
the house.
Nice.
They flew the drone into the house to see if there's anybody still
Nice.
active.
Let's go, baby. That's my drone right there, baby.
This is crazy. Let me skip to where it's going through the house. Yeah. So they can actually look around in the house.
So that was that wall. That was that wall. He's not in that room.
Yeah.
Just saying. He probably was back here in that the dining area when he started shooting at the door.
Well, spoiler alert, at this point in the video, he is incapacitated. I don't think it was released whether or not he shot himself or he got hit by a cop's bullet, but he's laying in that kitchen gurgling right there. It's blurred out.
Gurgling.
Yeah, he's gurgling. And so they
That's the
actually
guy.
they actually run a wheelie drone into him to see if he's still like awake, like run into him with a wheelie drone. And then
Like a little wall. It looks like Wall-E.
yeah,
from
like
the
a little
Pixar
Wall-E
movie.
drone. Yeah. Literally.
Like an R2D2. Like, this is all we got, guys.
Yeah.
We got R2D2. Like,
And
you
then
know,
when they go in the house, they throw a flashbang in the kitchen too to be safe.
oh, shit.
Because they have to clear the
R2D2's got
house.
to come in there and help us out.
So this is literally some Rainbow Six Siege
Appears to
type
be
shit.
Incapacitated. The officers decide to throw a flash grenade.
Flashbang. Guy gurgling in his own
They're
blood.
really being
flashbang
careful.
him.
They're
Yeah.
being really careful.
He could have a bomb
Which is-
vest. Who knows, dude? You don't know.
Nothing.
Dude, I just think it's funny the guy's probably dead and you're
They
flashing him.
flashbanged
It's
him.
like,
Yeah. Well, he could have a bomb strapped to him. Like, who the fuck knows, dude?
You don't know.
All
Well,
this over
I guess
an
they had
eviction.
the drone.
All this over an eviction notice.
Yeah, stupid.
That's what this shit turned into. Yeah. They can. That's crazy, you know? Having just a drone come into your house. That's pretty cool.
Hey,
the
man,
kind of shit
drones
they
are
have. Hey,
they're cheap.
Let's fly that
You know?
drone in, man. Fly that drone
So
in.
that's a lesson in kicking down doors. Don't leave yourself an out.
Yeah, don't
The
get
guy was
stuck.
correct. The guy was correct in how he opened the door. He would have died. I mean, I think everyone knows not to open a door like head on. You
There's
put
no
it to
hey
the
guys,
side.
yeah. That's what he was
But
waiting for.
He chose the wrong side.
The guy inside the house was sitting there waiting for him to open the door. He was never going to open it because he knew eventually it was probably hoping they were going to kick it down, and then you're wide open. And then
They were
later,
smart.
and
that's one of the reasons why they asked the locksmith so they didn't have to kick it down. Because if they're kicking it down, then they get shot.
No.
So they were very safe. The only thing that they messed up on was that when he opened it, he wasn't on the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway.
And then later, like in the basement, they found like a in catering events, they have those big metal, like cheap metal trays. You had a bunch of cell phones in there covered with gasoline. It's like, what the fuck? That's sus. One of the cops said, no, this is incriminating. He's walking, he's clearing the house. This is incriminating right here. Like, dude, who knows what the fuck bro had going on. So I thought it was cool.
Bomb there, yeah.
Well, no, I think he was getting rid of evidence. I think that's like cell phones covered in gas. Yeah, he was getting rid of evidence.
Oh, interesting.
He was getting rid of some fucking evidence, bro.
Wow. He must have been doing something else and thought that they were coming after him for that.
Because apparently the dude was like well liked in the community. Yeah, he like sold used cars or whatever. He had a restaurant at one point. Everybody liked him.
He was a pedo. He was probably a pedo.
Who the fuck knows, dude?
If you have multiple phones
and you're burning them,
who
the hell knows, dude?
Anyway,
who the hell knows, bro? Do you want to do some Twitter memes, or do you want to look at some? Do you know what "Am I the Asshole" is on Reddit? Do you know what that is?
I do not know. I think we should wrap it up, bro.
Bro, what are you talking about? We're only at an hour 14.
Man, yeah, dude, that's we're just grabbing at straws now.
What do you mean we're grabbing at straws? I'm about to explain something to you don't even know about.
All right, go for it.
All right,
just cut this part out. Yeah, cut this part out.
What do you mean cut this part? I'm not going to do it if I'm going to cut it out.
I'm talking about cut the part out where I said.
Oh hell no, bro! This is going in the clip. Bro. This is going straight to TikTok.
It makes us look like we're We
don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're at episode 18, bro. What the fuck? Anyway. So I
just think we're lingering too long, bro. I just think if we linger too long,
they don't have to watch the last couple minutes, bro. We hit the good shit at the beginning, bro. Anyway, Am I the Asshole is this place on Reddit where you type up a story about something that happened to you where you're not sure if you're in the right or the wrong. And then people vote and comment on what you did. This is stupid internet brain bullshit, but it is a treasure trove for content creators. All the successful YouTubers are doing it because you can argue with your co-hosts about it, about these dramatic situations in life. So let's go ahead and read one. Nice. This is one of the biggest podcasts on Spotify does this. It's Smosh Reads Reddit posts. Okay, even Ethan Klein is doing it right now.
Okay, cool.
Let's read one. Okay,
let's rock. Let's read one.
Am I the asshole for refusing to leave my apartment for a day because of my Muslim roommate's conservative mom?
Absolutely not.
Oh boy, you haven't even read the story yet.
That doesn't. I don't care. It's no.
It's that's not how this. No, you're supposed to wait till the end. Okay, that's how this works. Oh my god! Throwaway account because my roommates know my main account. So I, 23 male, live in a college apartment with 2 roommates, both of which are women. One of them is Muslim. Let's call her Sana, because they don't want to use her real name. We all get along pretty well and have lived together for over a year with no issues. Yesterday, Sana told us her mom was visiting for the upcoming weekend. For info, her mom is very conservative and religious, and apparently doesn't approve of her daughter living with male roommates. Awkward because I exist. As a result, Sana asked if I could leave the apartment entirely for the day her mom was visiting. Like, be out the whole day and even find somewhere else to sleep overnight. Fuck you, bitch.
Exactly. What? So he's definitely not the asshole for a lot of different reasons.
There's almost no way.
He's being a nice guy. He's being a nice guy.
There's still no way. Okay, let's skip ahead a little bit. Still, to try and compromise, I offered to stay in my room the entire day and be quiet / not come out at all on the condition that I'd at least be allowed to quickly come out to make lunch or dinner. What the fuck are you doing bargaining about using the kitchen in a fucking apartment y'all pay? There's no way.
Mama's going to have to get fucking used to it.
There's no way, dude. Or maybe
she doesn't.
Maybe that's your responsibility not to lie to your mom.
She doesn't set the rules. So, and her mom knows she lives with a guy.
Well, apparently not.
Who's not a Muslim.
Apparently
who's not a Muslim.
No. There's no way the mom knows. No, this doesn't make sense.
No. They just said the mom knows, bro. Right? You just read it, bro.
No, the mom does not know.
Yes, bro. Look, Sana told her mom was visiting for the upcoming weekend. For her info, her mom is very conservative.
Told the roommates.
And apparently doesn't look. Listen what it says though. For info, her mom is very conservative and religious, and apparently doesn't approve of her daughter. Does not approve of her daughter. So that means she knows. The mom knows.
Well, then what's the whole point of having her not be there then if she already knows?
Exactly. It's insinuated that her mom does know.
Because that's the only...
if she doesn't approve, that means she's been told this and she doesn't approve. It doesn't say she would not approve if she knew this. That would imply that she doesn't know. It implies that the mother does know.
That's kind of insane that this whole concept would be a thing if she already knows. Then what the fuck what?
I told her, look, this is my place. I could be quiet and but I mean, you don't set the rules here.
No.
And if he could be nice. Maybe she could do him a favor. Make him a kebab or whatever.
That's the only way in my mind that this whole ruse makes sense if she doesn't already know. But that just adds a whole nother level. This is dumb as hell.
Yeah. I mean, the way it's worded, I assume that she did know.
Yeah.
Because if she doesn't approve, that means she has to know it to approve it or disapprove it.
She could know that her mom would not approve of it. Yeah, I guess.
I agree. But it's the way it's worded. It's okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe there's something else later
that was pretty easy.
Says that.
That was pretty hold on, there's an edit. Maybe she adds edit.
Maybe.
Sana never chose to have male roommates, but it just so happened that she was practically bullied out of her old apartment, all female, for a conflict involving another girl, and this was her last resort. Also, I'm so disheartened to see so much hate in the comments, and it's enlightened me to be kinder and more understanding to Sana and her situation. This was never meant to start a debate in the comments, and I urge
yes, it was. That's why you put it there.
To have more empathy and
shut up.
I'm starting to, yeah, dude. No.
This guy's a cuck.
No,
I told her to.
Dude.
I was like, look, if I do this, you're gonna have to do me a favor. Pay for a pizza or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you gotta hook me up.
Yeah, no.
Or you pay for. You want me to go? You pay for my hotel room.
You pay for the hotel.
That's fair.
Man,
you pay for the hotel room. And it ain't got to be nothing crazy. It could be like a Motel 8 or whatever. But you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah. No.
I don't, or your mom's going to have to get over it.
The Rum Dum Podcast is officially giving this a stamp of not the asshole.
Exactly.
Not the asshole.
Actually, you're actually being way too nice.
Not enough of an asshole.
You know what? You are the asshole because you're being too nice.
Not enough of an asshole.
You're not enough of an asshole. That's the problem. You need to be an asshole. Like, was I the asshole? Yeah, you should have been the asshole.
There's a couple different. There's a couple different like answers you can vote. One is not the asshole. One is they are the asshole. One is you're both assholes, and one is no assholes present. So we've added
there should be a fifth
category.
option. You needed to be an asshole. You need to be the asshole. That's another option. Cheers.
A fifth option.
Cheers for
here.
being the asshole.
There we go.
Fucking cheers, brother. Boink.
I got one more queued up. We'll see if it's in. I forget what it was.
I'll probably already know the answer before it even comes out.
Am I the asshole for locking the office fridge after someone kept stealing my lunch?
No.
Do we? No. Well, let's scroll through the bay. Okay, we already passed judgment on that.
This is a little bit more gray area. Let's get the nuance.
No, I skipped. Let's look at the main page. Tell me. Okay, I'm scrolling. Do any of these interest you? Enforcing basic boundaries. Ooh, this one's kind of vague. We could read on this one. Am I the asshole for enforcing basic boundaries on my daughter's sleepover?
No.
Okay.
No. Give me a break.
Well, hold on. We could read it, and it's something like you're not allowed to turn right in the hallway because she's a crazy bitch, right? It could be something crazy like that.
It's true.
It could be crazy.
That's reasonable. It could be too crazy.
It's a reasonable boundary to say that you're not allowed to say multisyllabic words in the sentence.
You can't breathe. Yeah.
You're not allowed to go to the bathroom. You're not allowed to. In my sleepover, you're not allowed to flush more than 3 times in the night. It could be something like that. This could be just a crazy person. Okay, let's see.
Got to brush your teeth every 10 minutes.
It's a man. 42M. Did you post this?
I know. Did I post this? No.
Have 2
I'm
kids.
I'm not 42.
Right. He's 33. He's 32. I have 2 kids living with me. My daughter, Anya, and my stepson, Noah. Noah's mom passed a few years ago. I've had full custody since. He's had a rough go of it. Okay, well, that's not what we're talking about. Anya is much more outgoing as... Okay. Get to the fucking point, bro. I don't care about your whole life story. I don't care about your whole life story.
Now you know how I felt earlier when we were dragging that shit earlier.
So back in third grade, I
go.
learned the secret to the abortion debate. That's basically the TikTok we watched. Okay, in my opinion, we missed it. But given that the friends who were coming were pretty loud and have a tendency to crowd Noah, I told her to make sure they don't go into her brother's room. Also, to keep things down after 11 so that the house can sleep. These are not strict rules. To my surprise, I came upstairs to check on them about 10 o'clock. They are 17. I didn't think I needed to check on them every hour or something, and they were in Noah's room, and they looked like they'd been there a while. 2 were literally sitting on his bed with him there. One of them was flipping through his sketchbook. Another was messing with his other stuff, and they were all kind of giggling in this weird way. Noah was clearly upset.
Older girls do that.
He didn't say anything or move, but there were tears in his eyes, and he didn't respond when I tried to talk to him. I told the girls to get out right then, and then I was calling them, every single one of their parents. Anya was pretty upset with me, but I told her I gave them 2 rules, and they failed spectacularly. I did actually call their parents and send them home as soon as possible. Anya blew up, saying I embarrassed her. I told her to go to her room and that we would speak on this in the morning. I spent about 20 minutes with Noah before he decided he wanted to cool down on his own, and I went back to my daughter, who chose not to spoke to me. It's late.
Speak to me.
Both of my kids are hopefully asleep, and I'm left not knowing if I handled things right. Am I the asshole?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you're fine. No, because apparently he had some past trauma that made things difficult to deal with for him. You know.
So those girls were picking on him. They were picking on a little boy. They thought it was fun, because of the, just that's what
it's their friend's brother. They're
yeah. And the thing about it is, and you know what, she gets her punishment is that she does get embarrassed because she didn't stick up for her brother, and she didn't respect her own brother's boundaries, so she needed to be embarrassed.
Yeah,
I think that father did everything right.
Yeah, that's good.
Everything right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. You want to see what some of the comments had to say?
Sure.
It seems like they agree with you. You handle things perfectly okay. Yeah. Very reasonable rules. It seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a no-brainer.
Do you want to tackle any more, or are you trying to go back to playing the finals?
No more. I you know what's funny?
What's up?
I hadn't played in finals in a week, bro. I just haven't. I've been kind of, which is a good thing. I've been trying to kind of disconnect from video games for a while. I need a reset, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway. But I did play a little finals before I got on because I hadn't played in a while. I was like,
yeah.
But anyway, I'm chilling.
So, you didn't answer my question. Are you fucking with me right now, brother? Are you fucking with me right now? Are you gaslighting me right now, bro?
I'm always.
Are you gaslighting me right now? I'm
not saying a fucking word.
Did you just fucking gaslight me right now? I asked you a question and you fucking gaslit me, bro.
You also asked me, "Or do you want to play the finals?" And I sideswiped.
You
it like
sideswiped me and said, "Man, I'm really dealing with something
Senator
difficult."
Booker, like Senator Booker, my hero. It's my Spartacus moment. I saw him on fucking YouTube today talking shit to Kash Patel, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Ooh. Did you read this one? Does this sound good? What does this sound like? Does this seem good?
Let's read it. It's nice and short.
You want to read it?
Yeah.
It's not that short. Okay. Am I the asshole for not stopping my teenage son's girlfriend from kissing him? My 50, so this is a 50-year-old guy, son, 17, recently got into a car accident with a drunk driver. Bro, what the fuck does that have to do with any... Bro, what? I'm very thankful that he is alive, obviously. Okay, yeah, the son's alive, obviously, because we're talking about him having a girlfriend. Okay, we know the son's alive.
Okay.
He's injured.
By the way.
Okay, he's injured and recovering. This all occurred last week on Saturday, the night of the accident. Oh, so this is right after the accident. Okay, that's why he brought it up. It's literally the night of the accident. My family, my wife, 45, and daughter, 14, got there, I want to say an hour before his girlfriend. When she came in, she ran to him in his hospital bed and started hugging and kissing him. Mainly lips, but other places on his face too. She stayed for most of the... So it sounds like he didn't stop shit. Checking up on him and being supportive, and I was happy that my son and his girlfriend had such a good relationship. What do you want to say?
Well, the argument was, am I the asshole for not stopping it?
Oh.
For not stopping it.
Good catch,
So,
Keen-Eye, my boy, Keen-Eye.
I actually pay attention. I actually read.
Good job. I don't fucking read
you're
shit.
You're just going through the motion. You don't read shit. You're
I
actually
read
reading, but you
shit.
ain't fucking... your comprehension skills are
I don't
fucking
comprehend
of a
shit.
peanut.
I'm just doing the voiceover.
Yeah.
You're the brains of this operation. I'm just doing the voiceover.
I mean, what I'm saying is, dude, dads don't need to be cock blocking their sons, especially when they're 17. Like, if he was younger, yeah. I mean, like anything, like maybe below 13, 15, and the girl's the same age. She also, in the context, well, I'm glad that he kind of put the story out there, like the story that he was in a wreck. Because the context is, it's not necessarily even it's a romantic kiss, but it's more like you were in trouble. You could have died and you're alive. Yeah. Like, I'm happy to see you. Like, it's a very sweet thing to do. So why would you stop that? No, absolutely not. He's 17. Come on.
I'm going to read it.
I was slaying when I was 17. Bro.
I'm going to do a little more voiceover for you to have some more shit here. My wife, it was the wife that was the shit talker. I kind of skimmed ahead a little bit while you were talking. My wife said that it felt weird seeing that, especially in front of his family. I said that he was going off to college regardless and that she was being a really nice partner. And that night showed us how much she truly cared for him. She rushed off to work to get there and was still wearing her work clothes as she got there. My wife started getting angrier and said that she thought it was gross and that I should just ask her to leave sometime. I told her that I'm not telling my hospitalized son that I'm taking away something that clearly makes him happy. She told me it was gross and I needed to put a stop to it. I told her she was worrying about the wrong thing and that anything that brought our son comfort was good. My brother had taken my daughter home before this and she didn't hear us arguing. She told me I needed to step up and do my job, and I've kept thinking about it, and I've started to keep thinking about it and thinking that I'm in the wrong.
No.
What the fuck is mom thinking, bro?
Mom is a cock blocker. So listen. So when she sees her little boy growing up, this is that sort of Freudian, Jungian sort of idea where the mother is too nurturing and too smothering. This is the mother clearly being way too smothering and seeing her boy grow up, and she thinks it's gross because there's like, oh, my little boy is not a little boy anymore. It's out of her comfort zone. That's why she's disgusted. And guess what? He's 17, about to be 18. He's about to go off to college. If he was 11 or 12 or 13, I can understand this.
Yeah.
Right? It's too young. 17 years old? No.
Yeah.
Especially the context. And the context even makes it more like, no. He needs to set her right. She's having a knee-jerk mother over nurturing reaction. And of course that the mother's love can smother. Not only it can be positive, but the negative side of it, it's smothering.
Yeah, smothering instead of mothering, smothering. Yeah,
it's smothering. It's pretty much what I mean. I don't know. Like I'm sure that's not, but that was her reaction. Maybe I'm sure she's fine, mother and everything. But I'm just saying that reaction that she had, she's not ready yet to let go of her son.
Yeah.
And see her son as a child, and that's what makes her grossed out. So that's obvious. She's not ready for that. But guess what? It's happening.
Yeah.
So that's her thing that she needs to go through.
Yeah.
So,
bro,
she's trying to.
Bro, you're in your element right now, dude. Because this is what we talked about this IRL, bro. You be fucking diagnosing people out on the street.
I do it all the time. Mentally diagnose your scraggly ass,
dude. You're in your fucking element with am I the asshole right here, bro? This is your.
I love it.
This is your thing right here, dude. The armchair psychologist, bro. This is your shit right here, dude. You do this IRL, bro. This is
People
your
do
shit
fantasy
right
football. I do armchair psychologist. I love that armchair. We could have like a little like it's like me armchair psychologist. Right? That's great.
Do you want to read this one? Am I the asshole for not being friendly with my partner's daughter now that they've warmed up to me? Does that sound interesting or no?
Not being friendly.
Does it sound good?
Let's go. Let's go ahead. It's short. Let's go for it.
No, that's not the whole text. This shit's like a fucking 300 page.
Oh, fuck.
Well, we can. Okay, well, let's just start. If you get bored, just let me know. I'm 42, dating Tim. Okay, so this is the lady. The lady, 42, dating Tim, the man, 59, a widower. He's in banking. I'm a bartender. I know what it looks like. His 2 daughters thought the same thing, but he's broke as a joke, and I've got a trust fund. So actually,
and he's a banker?
No.
He's a banker? He's a banker and he's broke?
I mean,
let's continue. She might be coping here, but let's continue.
He's broke because his late wife got cancer. Don't you feel bad now? Don't you feel guilty?
No.
3 times. No. You still not guilty?
No.
He ran up 6 credit cards, second mortgage on the house, cashed out his retirement, everything and anything to get her the treatment she needed, and then to get treatment enough to see both daughters married. His daughters live 6 hours drive away. We drove to them for Christmas last year and the year before. They ignored me, dragged him away when he tried to include me, and prevented their husbands from making even small talk with me by talking over me. Year 1, Tim chastised them. They apologized to him, not me.
Good.
They blamed the pain of seeing their dad with a woman who wasn't their mom. Year 2, they did it again. This year, I told Tim not again. He could go. I would never ask him not to see his daughters for Christmas, but I'll stay here.
Very fair.
Tim didn't love the idea because me going with him means we can share the responsibility of driving when his back starts to bother him. He hates to fly. His 2010 death trap is starting to go anyway, so I leased him a comfy luxury ride, and my brother has a dealership. He called the girls, super excited that he'd be able to see them more often without having to worry about his back, who then blew up and accused him of spending their mother's money on a bullshit house and a car to impress some bimbo bartender and didn't offer them a dime for their weddings. In the ensuing argument, it came out that they assumed there had been a life insurance policy. Nor did they have any idea about the credit card debt or the second mortgage, that the house was underwater on, or that Tim was looking at foreclosure and bankruptcy until he moved in with me. They did not realize it was my house, that he pays no bills except for the water bill. Man takes excessive showers. And shared groceries. Damn, I had to kick him when he's down, bro. He's taking a long shit. I had to kick him when he's down.
Before we go on, so far, if everything's correct, if this woman is telling the truth, we're already dealing with spoiled daughters. They're spoiled. And she, if this thing stopped here, I don't blame her. Especially after he made the right motions to tell the girls, hey, you need to say you're sorry. He should have told them they have to apologize to her.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. They're still hurting. They're still hurting from, their mother passing away.
Yeah.
And now they're taking it out on him because they think that he's spending his money on her. And, it's not fair because it's obvious that he sacrificed a lot because his wife went through all that.
Yeah.
Financially and, of course, emotionally and spiritually. So we have these daughters that are hurt, and maybe I shouldn't call them spoiled, but they're hurt. And they're still grieving, and they don't like to see, their dad with another woman, especially with a younger woman.
They're aiming that anger about their parents' death towards this woman, and since their father presumably loves this lady or whatever, they're kind of pushing some of that blame onto him. That you should. They might never vocalize this out loud, but it's kind of like, we would only be happy if you were still just depressed and sad and didn't move
and broken and alone.
And just alone. Like that's the only acceptable thing is for you to be broken and alone.
Exactly. It's kind of funny. It's funny that we picked these two stories out, but this is actually a very good representation of what's called female toxicity. Not necessarily people are hurt, people grieve in different ways, and of course we're only taking this person's story for the word, for the truth. And You know, and then also, I also feel like that when she kicked him while he was down, that's another problem, a little caveat I wanted to put in there. I think she's correct in saying that she doesn't really want to do anything with the daughters because she's tried. Yeah. And all they do is so I totally agree with she's right. Totally right about that. She's tried. He's tried. They're grown. You know, it just is what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to let go, right? But, you know, seeing that little caveat where she kicked him while he was down, like, oh, he only pays for the water bill and he takes so long showers. That is the problem. This is the problem. When you're in a romantic relationship and you live with the woman that you're with and she's the breadwinner. Yeah. Bro, it don't fucking work. It does not. She will lose respect for you like that, and the sexual attraction just goes. You're done. You are done, dude. Yeah. It's just the way it is, bro. But let's continue.
Well, I just want to say, like, yeah, that's kind of the weird thing about romantic relationships is if you make more money, you feel more entitled to do shit. You know, you're like, I make the fucking money. Fuck you gonna say to me? And it's like, so it kind of puts you on an uneven playing field. So when things even start to get a little contentious, it's like, oh, well, I make X amount of dollars. Well, I pay this bill that you don't pay. And it starts to get into that weird, like, yeah, it's bad.
And that's why, but see, men think differently. That's why usually, I mean, the power dynamics are different for men and women, right? They should be. But the problem is, especially in modern day age, women want to be men and they want to be that. They want to be the provider for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we're trying this, and so far the birth rates are going down because men and women can't get along. We don't know our roles anymore. Not trying to, you know, I'm just trying to be objective about it. We don't even know our roles anymore in a nuclear family. The nuclear family is pretty much fucking done. You know, so I guess the point I'm trying to get at is when a particular dynamic is when a man is the breadwinner and he's the provider for the most part. You know, he doesn't try. There's no power struggle of who needs to win over who. Like if a woman's trying to make more money than a man, that means she's in a man's world and she's trying to. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It doesn't. The femininity is gone. The polarity, that sort of healthy polarity that needs to be there is gone.
Well, I think what you're getting at,
attraction goes away.
I think you're getting at the kind of a lot of people take in a toxic way is like what you just said, but it's kind of like when you're in a team effort, not everybody can be vying for the lead position, right? So if you're in a relationship is supposed to be a team effectively, especially if you're going like the conservative direction of having kids, it's supposed to be a team where like one person makes the money, one person takes care of the house. You bring up the little fellas, right? If it's supposed to be a team. If you have a team and everybody's trying to be the team lead, it don't work. You see that in like if you work at any job, especially a restaurant, or if you have like a bunch of managers, because everybody's kind of kissed up to the boss and they've all become managers, and they have everybody trying to be the manager, and everything goes to shit quick as fuck.
It does.
Everything goes. All right. Let's get back to the story here. But that's kind of what you're getting at. Too many chiefs, not enough engines. You know what I'm saying? Now the girls want my number. They are sorry I felt lonely at Christmas. They want to come visit and stay with us next year. Conveniently in summer, I live near Long Beach. They have a little bit of remorse. Maybe they thought they went too hard on stepmom, new mom. Okay. I've told Tim absolutely not about giving out my number. I'm happy to be polite if they come to visit Tim, but we are not going to be friends. If they had talked to me for even 2 seconds, they'd have understood. I'm not shy about admitting the only thing I have ever contributed to my blessed financial state is not developing a crippling coke addiction like my cousin Danny did. Okay,
Danny is probably the guy I used to work for. Anyway.
I'm guessing, she's referencing some other family drama. Tim thinks I'm being too unforgiving. They would have warmed up to me eventually, but not knowing how generous I am, being with their father has made them warm up quicker. So I guess he told them that, hey, she's taking care of me right now. I maintain I don't care about now or later. They had their chance to not be catty brats over incorrect assumptions that I was taking advantage of them. Hold on, So up to this point where we had our tangent, where they did not realize it was my house, that she was taking care of him. Up to that point, I think she's pretty level-headed and kind of in the right here. But this is the point when either the dad confided to the kids, or they just had a change of heart, or whatever actually happened on his end on the Christmas trip. This is where she's becoming the asshole. Where,
I agree.
Because especially if it's a family member, even if this is kind of a fine response for a non-family member, like, no, you had your chance. Oh, now you figured out but these are your husband's kids, your stepkids,
and they just want to be. They just want to be friendly to you. They don't want. They're not at this point. We don't know if they're asking her for money or anything.
Yeah,
they just want to They probably just want to make peace.
Yeah.
So I agree with and it's unfortunate since he is being taken care of. So when he says something like, "Yeah, you're not being as forgiving," she's going to take that advice and brush it off.
Yeah,
it has no gravitas because of his power dynamic.
Yeah,
even though he's correct.
Yeah,
that's a fucking.
Because if you're staying with this dude and he doesn't have money, you must actually like him.
Yeah.
So
yeah, good point.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to patch things up? With the kids, if you actually care about
she might change her mind soon. She might change her mind in a couple months, or why not? Why not just be friendly and be?
Even if it's bullshit, just act. Everybody has that situation at like Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, with his family members, and either due to like political bullshit or like family drama you're not even supposed to know about because someone told you or whatever, you just kind of act a certain way with respect at the dinner table at Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever the fuck, right? We've all got those family members we hardly know, but it's like, whatever, there's drama. You know how it is. You know what I'm talking. There's no reason to, like, at the Thanksgiving dinner table, because you don't like someone, you don't air that out there. Okay, everybody's got to be there. We've got the weekend off work. We've got the 2 days before the weekend off work. Let's all be chill. We're gonna drink our eggnog. We're gonna eat the fucking mac and cheese and the turkey. You don't do this shit. You gain nothing from the libtard blue hair at the Thanksgiving. You don't call them out on their bullshit. You sit there and you eat your fucking mac and cheese and you drink your fucking beer. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
Rum-infused ham.
You eat that fucking ham. Okay, even if you're a lib out there, you don't call out the fucking racist uncle. You don't call out the racist uncle at Thanksgiving. You don't do it. You gain nothing from that. You don't win your TikTok points. You don't win your Reddit upvotes. Right. You shut the fuck up and you eat your goddamn green beans. Okay?
Fuck yeah,
that's kind of the end of it. I think that's a good note to end it off on, bro. Shut the fuck. When it comes to family drama, bro, shut the fuck up and eat your green beans, bro. That's all I've got to say on that.
Amen, brother.
And until next time. Adios.
Stay rum and stay dumb.
Deuces.
We
did it. We got another one in the can.
We did it, bro.